Voice of the People 90.3 FM. This is the number one station that gives you a voice all over the world. My name is Chioma Innocent. I'm your host, and it's time for another enlightening episode of the Saturday Business Roundtable right here on your favorite dial. Let's get right into it. I have Mr. Peter Anoske in the studios. He's a business development economist. He's also the author of the book Dangote's 10 Commandments and Money, the book that was rated as one of the best development books in the world by the Wall Street Journal. And here in Nigeria, it was adopted as a workbook for grooming entrepreneurs by the Small and Medium Scale Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria. All through this year, from January up till now, we've been giving you business nuggets that can help you scale your business the highest level ever. That is to say, if you've been listening to this program, you've probably gotten one or two wonderful things from it, right? So today we will continue the series with toxic personality types you must avoid to achieve success. Toxic personality types you must avoid to achieve success, not just in business. And that is one beautiful thing about the program. Whatever you learn here can be applied in every area of your life, not just in business. How wonderful is that? Anyway, stay tuned. The next voice you'll be here will be that of Mr. Peter Anoske. Let's talk about the toxic personality types that you must avoid to achieve success. On the way to success, there are a lot of thorns, a lot of clogs, a lot of potholes, and in order for you to actually reach your goal, you have to stay focused on those things. But while you're staying focused, you have to also realize that you have to look down so that you can avoid these hurdles that can stop your journey to success. This is for today. Is not just about business, but generally in life. If you avoid these personality types, then you're on your way to achieving maximum success. Good morning, Mr.
Good
Peter
morning.
Anoske.
As you are enumerating those things on the way to success, you miss one very important thing.
Which is
There are beautiful bus stops.
that one can stop and rest for a while and forget oneself.
And rest forever. So they are very conducive bus stops on the road to success. And many people are stopping and resting on those bus stops. That's why we say that nobody will succeed in his comfort zone. Nobody has succeeded that's in his comfort zone, and nobody will succeed sitting in his comfort zone. That's why for you to succeed, you must not look at those beautiful bus stops on the road to success. So I can say for the past 30 years, I don't mean 3 years, I don't mean 10 years. For the past 30 years, as a journalist, I have been interacting with many people, with a lot of people, in business and in the other areas of human endeavor. I've been able to interview more than 500 highly successful and influential people. And from them, I learned a lot of things. From those one-on-one with the who is who in Nigeria, Africa, I've learned a lot of things. And one of the things that I learned, which I also think that you should have at the back of your mind, is that the most important part of being successful at anything is who you choose to surround yourself. That's the most important. Who you choose to surround yourself. Because when you are trying to achieve something, these people can single-handedly make or mark you. The people that you surround yourself with will either make you or mark you. That's why Bill Gates says, surround yourself with people who will encourage you, who will push you up, who will challenge you to become the best version of yourself. I want to repeat that. Bill Gates says, surround yourself with people who will encourage you, challenge you to become the best version of yourself. That people who will be pushing you up, not those who will keep you down. So then Warren Buffett said, show me your friends, and I will tell you where you will end up in the next 5 years. That is what Warren Buffett said. Show me your friends, and I will tell you where you will be in the next 5 years. Because you can never be better than the company that you keep. You can never be better than the company that you keep. And some other person said that you are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself. That you are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself. So the people that you surround yourself will definitely determine where you will be. So if you surround yourself with 5 intelligent people, you are bound to be the 6 intelligent. If you surround yourself with 5 hardworking people, you will be the 6th. If you surround yourself with 5 stupid people, you are going to be the 6th. You can never be bigger than the company that you keep. So the issue now, that's why I used to tell people, every year, trees shed leaves in order to grow new ones. Every year, trees shed leaves. And as trees are shedding leaves, human beings should also be shedding those around them. Because if you surround yourself with the same people, if you are seeing the same faces year in, year out, you are not moving forward. That's the truth. That is the truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. If you surround yourself with the same set of people year in, year out, you are stationary. You are not moving forward. If you are moving forward, the people around you will be changing. Those who cannot meet your space will go under. So your success is dependent on those you surround yourself with. So now, in this chapter, I want us to at least look at the type of people that we must avoid if we really want to succeed. Because our destiny is in our own hands. God has created the world. Our destiny is in our own hands. It is we that will determine our destiny, our destination. That's where we will be. It is we that will determine where we will be. That's why Warren Buffett said, show me your friends and I'll show you where you will land in the next 5 years. So then the co-founder of Apple, Steve Jobs, said learning continues. There's always one more thing to be learned. That's learning is a continuous exercise. Learning is a continuous exercise, and when we stop learning, we start dying. Whenever we stop learning, we will stop dying. So the first character that we must avoid if we want to succeed here on earth, either in business or anywhere, is the manipulators. There are people who are naturally manipulators. These people exploit emotional and personal relationships to take advantage of you. So they are called manipulators because they do not use a logical conversation to discuss what can or cannot work. So their own is just that to make sure that you don't move forward. Manipulators, all they do is to make sure that they keep you down, that you don't move forward. So whoever is not encouraging you to move forward is manipulating you. That's a fact. Whoever is not encouraging you, challenging you to be better is manipulating you. And they are everywhere. Manipulators are everywhere, but one thing, they are not always easy to identify because they know how to give advices that discourages you, but you think that those advices are real. That's what manipulators do. They know how to give advices that you think that they are real. An instance, you come up with a very wonderful business idea. I want to do this, I want to do that. They will give you 1,000 reasons why that idea will not work. They will tell you that you shouldn't waste your money. You shouldn't waste your time. So their advice always sound genuine. Their advice always look real. But when you take it, you will not move forward. You think that they are on your side. Then the number two is what I call the self-righteous. The self-righteous people are those who are always interested in themselves. Every argument, they turn it to how it will favor them. Every argument that you come up with, they will see how their first question is always, what can I get from this? So it's just about I, not we. So we call those people the self-righteous. They are always only interested in themselves, are interested in others to the extent that what they will do will favor them. That is the self-righteous. We also have the people that we call the shark. The shark are also brilliant manipulators, and they will always intimidate, use force not to allow you to do what you want to do. The dreams, your desires, your ambitions, these people will use manipulation to make sure that you don't carry them out because they don't want you to be more than them. These people, we call them the shark. The shark are those people who are serious manipulators, using all kinds of force to make sure that you don't do what you want to do.
And the aim for all of this is to stop one's success.
Sure. That's the idea. Because when you have a dream, when you have an ambition, somebody says, no, you will not do that. You must not do that. He doesn't care, he or she does not care about your happiness. He doesn't care about your tomorrow.
But going by what you're saying, some of all these people might be like the employer that one is working with. If they're experiencing that with an employer, what can one do?
Well, the issue, if you say the person that you are working with, and you see that you have no growth, you have no chance of success there, then you start looking for a change of address, because God, when God say go to the world and do what? Multiply. It does not necessarily mean go and born many children. God in the world that we should go and excel. We should, and anything that will stop you from excelling is not the wish of God for you, because God said you are created to be at the top, not at the bottom.
Mm.
That's what God said, that you are created to be at the top, not at the bottom. Then we also have the victim. We also have the victim. The victim are those who always blame other people and circumstances for whatever result that they are getting. So these people, they lack a sense of responsibility. They lack sense of ownership. They do no wrong. They do no mistake. It is others. It is others that it is others. So whatever, even when they fail the exam, it is one old man or one old woman in the village. It is those who don't want them to succeed that's the cause of their failing the exam. When their business fail, instead of checking what they did not do right, they'll begin to look at village people who doesn't want them that to succeed. So these are the people with a victim mentality. Whatever is happening to them, they are looking for people to push that responsibility to. So, and I have said several that on this program that responsibility, accepting responsibility is the beginning of wisdom. Accepting responsibility is the beginning of moving forward. If you don't accept responsibility, there's no way you want to make amends. If you don't accept responsibility, there's no way you want to accept mistake. So, accepting responsibility is the beginning of growth, is the beginning of success, is the beginning of moving forward. You must always have that humility to acknowledge, yes, I made mistake. Yes, I fell. Yes, I was wrong. It is only when you accept the responsibility that you have that mindset to go back and check where the mistake, where the error, where the failure started. But when you fail to accept responsibility, then you can never move forward. You cannot grow. You cannot succeed. And the people with a victim mentality hardly succeed because they don't take responsibility. So a student who failed the exam, and instead of checking what happened, begin to look at his uncle who doesn't want him to become a doctor or an engineer. He cannot go to read his book again because there's already a mindset. No matter what I do, I will still fail because that man don't want me to succeed. That woman don't want me to succeed. So there are also the people who we call the liability. There are people who we call the liability. These people, in the offices, they put in the work, but due to not being aware of what needs to be done, they tend to mess things up. They work hard. They put in all their efforts, but they don't really have the knowledge of what they are supposed to do. At the end of the day, the outcome will be counterproductive. That's when somebody is not being guided by the requisite knowledge. When somebody is not experienced in what he or she is doing, he can just work hard. He can work hard, but he doesn't have the real experience of the field he is in.
All right, then you are listening to the Saturday Business Roundtable on Voice of the People on 90.3 FM. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. You can join us there and leave a comment. We're seeing your comments. Thank you so much. You can also send messages to your WhatsApp 0817 175 6338 on WhatsApp 0817 175 6338 on WhatsApp. Okay, so you can ask any question you have. Also, the phone lines will be open so that you can also ask whatever questions that you have so that you can just ask whatever question and Mr. Anoske will answer that question. Any question that relates to business or even life in general that relates to the topic we're talking about today on the toxic personality types that you must avoid in order to achieve success. We did talk about the clogs and the turns on the way to success in the beginning of this teaching series today, right? If you avoid all of these personality types, you are sure to actually reach your goal, and not just reach your goal, reach it at the time that you have set for yourself. All right. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Chioma Innocent. Mr. Peter Anoske, please continue.
Okay. There's also this track that know it all. There are people who feel that they know it all. These people, and when you feel that you know it all, you cannot. You've gotten to your bus stop. There are people who whatever that would not want to hear or learn from others. Whatever idea that you bring, they know it. There are authorities in it. These people, they are already at their bus stop because one, what makes people successful is continuous learning and improvement. That is what makes people successful. Continuous learning and improvement. But when somebody has the mentality that I know, that person will be arrogant. And no arrogant person succeeds. It is humility that makes people successful. And what makes people humble is that I don't know and I want to know. That is what makes people successful. I don't know, but I want to know. So, Socrates, one of the greatest Greek philosophers, when he was called the wisest man in the world, he said the reason why he's the wisest man is because he did not know, but wants to know. But Mr. No does not want to know. And there are people like that everywhere. What even before you start up a sentence, they will finish it for you. Talk about business A, they will tell you that they know. Talk business B, they will tell you that they know. But they have never succeeded in any of them. They have never succeeded in any of them. That's why I have said on this program, people used to say that knowledge is power. Knowledge is not power. Application of knowledge is what is power. What do you do with what you know? That's the most important thing. Not that I know. What do you do with what you know? So knowledge is not power. This phrase has been, people have been saying it without even thinking about it. Knowledge not put into power, not put into action is dormant. Knowledge not put into action is dormant. So knowledge is not power. It is application of knowledge. That's putting what you know into action that makes you powerful. But these are the personalities with this I know, they will end up not achieving anything because they are boastful, they are arrogant, they are overconfident. And those are those attributes that do not allow you to want to know more. And when you are not knowing more, you are not advancing. Rather, you are static. So success is a journey. It's not a bus stop. Success is a journey. It is not a bus stop. Therefore, nobody should know. And what people don't know is that even knowledge expires. Because every day, new inventions are coming. Every day, breakthroughs are coming. So what you know yesterday might have expired this morning. That's why I talked about continuous learning and improvement. That's learning and improving on what you know. And again, putting those knowledge into action. I talked about turning your noun into verb. In schools those days, they told us that verb is an action word. So that what you know, put it into verb. That way, our life will become better.
This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You're tuned into the Saturday Business Roundtable. You can actually call in right now to ask whatever questions that you might have. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM. The number to call is 0803 692 9933. 0803 692 9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. VOP 903 FM on YouTube. Hello. What's your name and location? Good morning and welcome to Saturday Business Roundtable.
Good morning, Choma.
What's your name and location, please?
I'm speaking. Please, can I remain anonymous?
You have to give us a name, please.
Okay, my name is Anthony.
Anthony, where are you calling from?
Yeah, calling from Echibo.
All right, Anthony, what's your question today?
Yeah, I like today's topic. What I want to know is I want to find out, somebody that is into ministry. You understand? Ministry of touching life of humanity and winning soul for God. Now, how can someone go further by prospering, like as Mr. Peter Nosike says? Good day, sir.
He can hear you.
Now, how can someone prosper, like you say, multiply? Multiply, if not is the end. So now, how can someone prosper or multiply in aspect of, touching the life of people, drawing close to people, like someone who is person with disability that want to touch the life of many people with disability. You understand? Like now I have phone, a smartphone. So how can we go further in this smartphone? Going further by touching the life of people.
So that is using your phone to do the ministry, to touch the lives of people, right?
Yes, touching life. And also, how can we raise funds, money? Because this work of God, we also need money to touch people's lives. So how can we raise funds also in this aspect? I would love if Mr. Anosike will break it and give me the right way to go about it. I would be very grateful. Thank you.
Right. Thank you for your call.
Yeah, well, ministry is about people that when it's about engaging with people. And you can engage with your phone, you can engage physically, but you have to first of all start with yourself. If you want to bring people to God, the people must see that you are really that you represent the God that you want them to bring. Now, and by exhibiting those attributes of God, that's honesty, sincerity, practicing what you are preaching. In short, practicing what you are preaching. That's the way. And again, as you said that you have your phone, engaging people with your phone. I every day when I open up my phone, I saw people who posted some verses from the scripture. Some who also do some 3 minutes teaching, 2 minutes teaching, because people buy data to watch or to read, and many people are not rich. So whatever you are doing, you have that to make it to be data friendly.
So short videos.
Short videos. But most importantly, you must be living a life that people will want to emulate.
So that when you post those things, they can watch it.
Yes, sure. That's practicing what you are preaching. If you want people to be good, you have to be good first. If you want people that to be honest, you have to show that honesty. And when you begin to engage people, and when people see seriousness in what you are doing, they will begin to support you. But people must really see that you are serious in what you are doing. That's the most important thing. People must see seriousness in you before they will start investing in you.
All right, then this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Let's see if we have some questions on YouTube because there are quite a number of comments. Dan Chino says, Agapi Row, your wisdom worth past gold, more blessings, sir. Paul Anazado says, great words of wisdom. I love this, Chama. Luchin Joku says, good morning, sir. I love your wisdom and wit about everything. I have opened a collection in your name where I save every single thing I learned from you here. She's also asking, how do I watch past videos of Business Roundtable with Mr. Anoske without other programs of VOP clouding my space on your YouTube channel? All right, when you go to the YouTube channel, you can see a particular button titled playlist, right? Once you click on that playlist, YouTube has already made all of these programs into a collection. The Evening Rush program has its own collection. The news has its own collection. Sports has its own collection. The Saturday Business Roundtable has its own collection as well. So when you click on that playlist, you will see all of these programs already collected into different playlists. You click on the Business Roundtable playlist, you'll be able to see other Saturday Business Roundtable programs. Okay, 0803-692-9933, 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. It's a Saturday Business Roundtable on your favorite dial. You can ask your questions via WhatsApp 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. Send a message and of course I'll take it. Hi, what's your name and location, please? Welcome to Saturday Business Roundtable. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name and location, please?
My name is Chino.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Mexico.
Welcome. What's your question?
Okay, I want to meet Mr. Anoske. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. My question is, in a situation whereby because I heard him saying about somebody that doesn't want you to succeed. Does it mean that really those things doesn't exist? That's my question.
What's that?
Okay, that is, you want to know if, the teaching series for today talks about toxic personality types you must avoid in order to be successful. And, you talked about how some people, when there are problems on their way to success, they'll blame their village people. He's saying, does it mean that stuff like that doesn't exist, and not just superstitious stuff like that, but does it mean that there are not people in this world that just don't want you to succeed, maybe because they hate you or for whatever reason? Because there's certain people who believe that, yes, people have haters. He's saying, is it that you don't believe that people can have haters who want to stop them from succeeding?
Very, very good question. The truth is that 95% of the population of the world does not want you to succeed, Chioma. 95% of the population of the world does not want me to succeed. 95% of the population of the world does not want the person that asks this question to succeed. Understand? Even apart from the immediate members of our families, nobody else wants you that to succeed. Even those who want you to succeed don't want you to succeed more than them. This is a reality. Understand me? This is a reality. But the way that people are thinking about it is not really the way it is. They don't want you to succeed in their mind. But wishes are not horses.
So they aren't. Not everyone has people who are actively working against their success.
And not that one woman will go to one native doctor and say this person must not succeed. Understand me? So in their mind, they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to be greater than them. Understand? But not that people somewhere are doing a lot of things that to stop you. No, it's not true.
All right, we have a question on WhatsApp. This person says, "Good morning, Chairman, Mr. Peter Onoske. Today's topic is very insightful. I would want to know, how do we identify this set of people who disguise themselves to hinder one from succeeding? Thanks."
Very, very easy. Now, I say these people come like the serpent in the Bible. They come as friends. They come as concerned people. When you bring ideas, understand? All they do is that they will listen to you. After saying it, they will now give you. Now, you brought up an idea. They'll give you 100 reasons why that idea would not succeed. Understand me? But you have not. But they will also give you people who have tried that thing and they failed. But what you know is that your own destiny and that of the person that failed are not tied. Understand? So, when somebody tells you that this idea will not succeed, you have to put it into test first. Once you feel strong about it, put it into test. I also talk about people who everything is about themselves. Understand? That's any argument that you bring, they will change it to how it will favor them. What they can get or from that argument. If you have the capacity to be listening to yourself, you will know who is genuine and who is not. If you have the capacity to be listening to, that's what we call it.
Wouldn't that put one on edge to always now start weighing people's behavior, dissecting
and you
it?
must weigh them, seriously. You must be weighing them day in, day out.
So we should go about life looking at people twice and watching them to see how they may be hindering our success?
In philosophy, we were taught treat everybody like a suspect until the person prove otherwise. It's a rule in philosophy. Doesn't that mean
one will be going through life with such a pessimistic mindset? Because if you are sure of the effort you are putting into what you are doing, why does what any other person is doing to try to stop you, why does it matter if you are sure of the effort that you're putting in to succeed?
Chioma, pessimism is very, very important. If you are not pessimistic, you become overconfident, which is not good.
But it shouldn't be
weighing you down. It shouldn't be weighing you. Pessimism just means being careful. Being careful. And that's what that's looking at things over and over before taking a decision. So that's why I say that every season, every year, trees shed leaves. So you as a human being, you must also be shedding those around you. It is the people around you that will determine whether you are going to succeed or fail.
This is the Saturday Business Roundtable on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Call me up 0803 692 9933 0803 692 9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this program this morning. It's the Saturday Business Roundtable. You can ask whatever questions you have as regards business or even life in general. For today, we've been talking about the toxic personality types that you must avoid if you want to success. If you want to be successful, rather, in life. Toxic personality types that you must avoid. Of the toxic personality types which you have mentioned today, which would you say is the most dangerous?
Or the most dangerous is the manipulators, because they are silent killers. Because they come as friends. They come as concerned people, but you don't know they are weighing you down.
All right. Welcome to Saturday Business Roundtable. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's your name and location, please?
My name is Samuel, calling from Ikeja.
Okay, go ahead, Samuel.
Yes, I just want to ask a question to Samuel. Like, if someone is serving and the person wants to quit, like, is it possible? Because many
If
people
someone is
will
serving,
just-
are you saying NYSC or serving
no,
organ?
like business serving organ,
Okay.
and the person wants to quit, can it be possible for that person to succeed?
If you quit from serving your organ, that's the number of years agreed
Yes.
upon has not,
Yeah.
it has not reached, Abi.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for your question. Mr. Pitanoski will answer it now.
One, that you quit, it depends on the condition. It depends on the condition. It depends on the condition also that you are serving your organ. Understand? Assuming if the condition is not conducive for you, if the condition is not, because I know some people who will go to the village to bring somebody, they'll promise or the parents of the person heaven. We are going to do this for your son. We are going to do that. We have a comfortable house and so on and so forth. But when they now brought the boy to the city, the boy will now see a different situation, which means deception. The agreement started with a deception. So when it becomes too terrible for the person, you can say, I cannot continue with this. I cannot continue going through this. I want that to stop and see what else I can do. So now, if your master is a very wicked man, whatever he says it will not have any impact on you. Whatever he says, it's not going to have any impact on you. But experience is very, very important. And experience is not always very sweet. Understand me? Experience is not all that very sweet. If because what you are learning that is not very, very easy, then work is not supposed to be easy. And what comes easy goes easy. But that you say, I want to quit, and there's no words that your master can say that's going to hurt you. That's a fact.
All right, then. Welcome to Saturday Business Roundtable. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name and location, please?
My name is Kingsley. I'm calling for Uganda.
Welcome, Kingsley. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hello, are you there? Hello, Kingsley. Are you there?
Okay, it's off.
All right. Give me a call back. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
What's your name and location, please?
Yeah, my name is Joshua Perkins. I'm calling from Fresh Start. Good
Welcome,
morning, Mr.
Joshua.
Anosike.
Thank you.
Yeah, I've been listening to your program. I must confess you are an asset to this station. My question is this. How do one access money to start up an enterprise? Because in my attempt to get money from the bank, I've not been very successful. And my umuna cannot actually do much or do anything concerning the business idea I have. I just want to know what other platform or what other organization that can be approached to do the business I have in mind. I have a large-scale business, I have a small-scale business, and I have a medium-scale business idea.
All right, Joshua Perkins. Keep listening, okay?
One, when you want to start a business and you want to go to the bank will not likely give you money because they have to look at your financial statements. Looking at your financial statements simply means your ability to pay back. You have an ongoing business from where you can pay them back. Unless you give them a collateral, maybe you have something that worth the money that you want to borrow from them. But I have said several times on this program that you don't borrow money to start a business. And I have also said, if you want to go into business, start with what you have. Even if it's 1,000 naira, even if it's 5,000 naira, then if you have a big idea, a good idea, then you have to look for people that can invest in that idea. You have to look for people who will invest in your idea. That's how it's done. I have also said that Small Medium Enterprises Development Agency of Nigeria, SMEDEN, used to lend money to people who in business. You can also go there and see what happens. They are at Fataya Street, Matori. That's beside the Standing Bank. You can go there and see what happens. But if you have a very good idea, an idea that can generate money, you can look for somebody to invest in that idea. That's if you cannot fund it.
All right, then 003-692-9933, 003-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. You can also send a message on WhatsApp 08171756338. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Yeah.
What's your name and location, please?
My name is Young, calling from Pakistan.
Welcome, Young. Please ask your question quickly.
Okay. I have a business idea of which I called people who can invest in it. But it seems that the idea the idea I gave to them is not as, it's not which they can follow.
Okay.
So I'm looking for other means of which I can proceed in the business idea of which I have. Because my small scale business can't afford the big scale business idea I want to afford. So I don't know how to do it.
All right.
Well, if you have an idea that people don't want to invest in, it means that the idea is not viable enough, because people want money. People want where they can go and make money. So if you have an idea and nobody wants to invest in it, you can fine-tune it. Any idea that cannot be turned into money is not a good idea. I want to repeat this. Any idea that you have that cannot be turned into money is not a good idea. Ideas are to make money. So if it's not viable enough, fine-tune it and look for people that will invest in it.
So fine-tune your idea. All right, we have a comment on WhatsApp. Good morning, Chairman Ms. Anoske. Enjoying your comment this morning. My contribution about those who might not want someone to succeed. Someone to be successful is not in the hand of anyone, no matter what they do. So far, you put your effort and trust in God, you will overcome them and will make it. Ifeanyi Chukwu from Egbeda. All right, we can't take any more calls or messages at this moment as we have to go. What would be that $1 million advice you would give to anyone who seems to be finding it difficult to succeed at this moment?
I want to comment on what the person said.
The one that sent a message.
That your success. When God said, after after creating man, God saw that the man is whole. God made man in his own image and likeness. God made man in his own image. He said, let us create man in our own image and likeness. And after the creation, God breathed his own breath into him. That's empowering him. God empowered every one of us. That's why he said, you shall be the head and not the tail. So I don't know whether it's a male or female, but our success is in our own hands. Our destiny is in our own hands. Our life is what we make it. What we owe God is appreciation. What we owe God is appreciation for making us to be seen the days that we are seeing.
That brings us to the end of today's episode of the Saturday Business Roundtable. Chioma, please, since we're talking business, how much does original Brazilian hair cost? Where can I buy it? Where can I get original eyelash? Not the one that falls off. Pastor Vanity and Ghost. Go to Balogu Market. Yeah? Go to Balogu. You will see all these things. This is not the first time you are writing these comments, Pastor Vanity. Vanity upon vanity. All is vanity. You know that. So please go to Balogu Market or go to Trade Fair. Okay? We are not selling hair here. Pastor Vanity, next thing now you tell me you want to buy it for me, because I know that is the next thing that you will write. Anyway, thank you for your contributions this morning on the Saturday Business Roundtable. We do appreciate you. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. We've been talking about the toxic personality types that you must avoid in order to succeed in business. Guess what? Because this program streamed live on YouTube, once it ends, you can still go back to YouTube to watch it over and over again. It doesn't disappear, right? You can go back to YouTube and watch it as many times as you want so that you can continue enjoying the wisdom from the program. My name is Chioma Innocent, Mr. Peter Anoske. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
We will be back from 4 to 6 p.m. for the recap. So do stay tuned. The World News at 12 comes up shortly. Do have an amazing Saturday.